Wow, who would have thought that we would ever end up in a situation like this where a big YouTuber on Roblox would have been stealing thumbnails from someone like Flamingo? Yeah, that's totally not a situation that we've ever ended up in before. No, I'm so sorry for the sarcasm. I cannot believe that we have found ourselves here once again. I mean, I can believe it. Like, it's very believable. This has happened so many times at this point for this to no longer be a surprising situation. But with this one, the YouTuber in question is a bigger YouTuber than Flamingo himself, and yet they are still out here stealing thumbnails from Flamingo. I just don't understand how something like this is happening right now, and even Flamingo himself has made a video about this happening called Roblox YouTubers Stealing My Thumbnails, and that video at the time I'm recording this was uploaded 13 hours ago, so it's a very, very recent situation, sadly. Of course, I want to show you exactly what is going on, but first I would like to say please leave a like on this video and subscribe. Now, I believe the first thing about this was put out 4 days ago on the 10th of December, and that was this tweet right here, which actually ended up getting a lot of attention. So the YouTuber in question, before I go any further, before I show you that tweet exposing this YouTuber, their channel name is very, very interesting. I'm just gonna refer to them as Mike. I mean, I will have the channel name on the screen right now, but I just feel like so stupid to say it out loud, so I'm not going to read it. But yes, Mike is the one in question here. This time Mike has been stealing thumbnails from Albert from Flamingo, and as you can see, Mike has almost 30 million subscribers and gets literally, the last time they stole a thumbnail was 4 days ago, and that video in just a very short 4 days has received almost 4 million views. So this is absolutely not a small channel. This is a very, very big channel with a lot of subscribers and a lot of viewers, and somehow by some terrible, terrible curse we have still found ourselves in a place where we are talking about this person for stealing thumbnails from Flamingo. How does it always circle back to something like this? So the first tweet I was talking about starts off with, oh boy, here we go again. Albert's thumbnails getting stolen once again. Yeah, not one single person in this entire community is surprised in the slightest about something like this happening, which is a terrible thing to be saying, because this is literally somebody's artwork, this is somebody's work being stolen, used as their own, passed off as their own, and then used on their own videos to get people to click on those videos. Like, it's a terrible situation all around, and the fact that we are becoming used to seeing this happening is awful. It's a terrible thing. Not only for Flamingo, not only for Albert, but literally the people who make these thumbnails, they are forced into this situation every single time that this happens as well. Of course, we saw Flamingo/Albert has made a video on Mike stealing his thumbnail ideas and images. This has brought the attention of many fans who have called out Mike for stealing. To be honest with you, to be completely honest with you, just the fact that people out there feel the need, or like at least think it's somewhat okay to steal thumbnails like this in the first place is already bad enough, terrible enough, awful. It's a very, very bad thing. But the fact that this person has almost 30 million subscribers and they are still doing something like this makes it so much worse. And I really hope I don't need to explain to you guys why that makes it worse, but it really, really does make it so much worse. Example number 1 of our lovely friend Mike copying from Flamingo, not copying, stealing from Flamingo. We have this one right here, you can see is literally just the entire thumbnail copy and pasted, except Mike added his logo into the top right corner, changed the teeth from yellow to white, changed the eyes from white to red, and then also pasted an image of a dog over the person sleeping on the sofa. So I mean, this one is very, very obvious. You can see all that was changed was 2 things were pasted over the top of the image, and they added a glow to the eyes of the little monster behind the sofa. Then we have the second one, which is the most recent one, the one that happened 4 days ago, and the one that Flamingo mentioned in his own video. As you can see, this one right here, this video from Flamingo called Roblox It Lurks, this video is from over a year ago. I think that within itself is a big factor that makes this even more interesting, because why do they specifically choose videos from over a year ago, from a very long time ago? How do they find these specific videos? Did they just go like on a thumbnail hunt to find which ones they specifically would like to steal and use as their own? I really have no idea what goes through their minds when these people are stealing thumbnails. But as you can see on the left, we have the video from Mike. Once again, it kind of does just seem like a direct copy and paste of the original thumbnail from Albert, except this time more things have been changed and it has been changed a little bit more. But when you put these two side by side, you can very, very clearly see that it was either stolen or very, very directly copied, which still is a very bad thing. Like, even if you don't straight up download a thumbnail, copy and paste a thumbnail and use it as your own, if you directly copy a thumbnail to a T, that is also bad, and you also should not be doing that, especially when you have 30 million subscribers. I don't think you need people to be telling you this right now. But apparently this person found out just now that Mike has been stealing and copying thumbnails much longer than I expected, apparently dating back in the first month of 2020, which, by the way, in just a couple of weeks, that will be 2 years ago. So we know that this YouTuber, Mike, has been stealing and copying thumbnails for 2 years at the very least, and since they went from 10 million subscribers to now 30 million subscribers, they have been stealing and copying thumbnails from people. And I guess the evidence for that one is this tweet right here from January 2020, coming up to 2 whole years ago this tweet was put out. Anyone else think it's weird that there is a trend of foreign channels exactly copying popular titles and thumbnails to a T? Recent example equals Mike stealing from Spifey. I'm so sorry if I said that wrong. And I think that little revelation, the fact that we have now uncovered that Mike has been stealing and copying thumbnails for at least 2 years from people who aren't even in the Roblox community, just from anyone and everyone that they can find thumbnails from that fit the videos that this person is trying to upload, makes it so much worse. And especially when you can see in this tweet from 2020, the screenshot of Mike's channel had around 10 million subscribers, and now obviously they have almost 30 million subscribers. So the fact that they grew 20 million subscribers in the last 2 years whilst stealing and copying from other YouTubers, from other content creators, with seemingly going untouched for the most part, because the only things that I have seen calling Mike out and exposing Mike for doing this is this one tweet from 2020, and then also this recent situation with Albert, with Flamingo, and with the entire Roblox community. So it's just a very unfortunate situation that this is happening once again, and this time, for the first time ever, it's a YouTuber that is bigger than Flamingo stealing from Flamingo. I still don't understand how anyone can ever think that this is okay, and especially not when your own channel has 30 million subscribers and millions and millions and millions of views every single video you upload. Surely it cannot be that hard to get your own thumbnails. But of course, this time I would love to know your opinions about the fact that this is a YouTuber bigger than Albert stealing from Albert. Tell me what you think about that. So one more time please, and make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe, because I will always appreciate the love and support that you guys give me, and you know what, it helps me out a lot. But I'm guessing of a Roblox Flamingo exposing another YouTuber bigger than him for stealing his thumbnails. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.